Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 TAS Competition 2021 Reveal Stream Task number 2. This is the second task throughout the year. There may or may not be more. A bunch of speed and task comp and strat talk at the ready. Task number 2. In Bob-omb Battlefield, start by entering the flower bed warp near the mountain, and wall kick, break, or land on 5 out of the 12 custom-placed cork boxes. You can see the cork boxes going on the screen right now. End by collecting the custom-placed star. You could have seen it a little bit in one of those pictures. A bunch of cork boxes basically all over the map. Tons of them. 12 total ones, only 5 you need to land on. And the star is right here on that rock. A couple caveats: no BLJ, no reusing the warp, no breaking boxes before the time starts. I don't know why you would want to. You have to land, you have to interact with them in some way, but that's not allowed either. There were a total of 39 entrants in this competition. That's right, 39. Unfortunately, there was a bonus nitros at 40 entrants, so we only hit 2 instead of 4. So there will be 2 random nitros given out in this competition. I will let you know when we get to those. So without further ado, there were 0 DQs in this run. All 39 entrants will be played. Let's start it off. Starting off, unfortunately, in last place. Better luck next time. Better luck next time to Cooler Dude 1203 with a time of 36.53. Still submitting. Helping us get 1 closer to the 40 number. Let's watch their run. Where are you, Cooler Dude? There you are. Description: I'm back. And then a bunch of numbers. Starting off, going in to the warp. Landing on the first cork box with the ground pound, breaking it. Kicking it to break the second one, near the corner of the red coin area over there. Going for the chain chomp cork box. Another breaking it. I believe you can just land on top. Ooh, nice usage of the sign there. Breaking 4 out of 5 cork boxes so far, actually getting the red coin. Going for the cork box in the corner down here by the grate. And that is all 5 of... Ooh, nice wall kick off of the gate there. And then going straight to the star and getting it with a jump dive to finish their run. Great job to Cooler Dude. Getting 39th place in this competition with a 36-second run. Using the sign. Exactly. Is sub 36 possible? I don't know. I doubt it. Great job to Cooler Dude getting 39th place in this competition. What's up, Simon Eyes? Next up, in a tie for 0th place, just kidding, in 38th place, Noob Tasser, with a time of 32.40 seconds, shaving off over 4 seconds over Cooler Dude. Let's watch their run. Congratulations to Noob Tasser. Here we go. Description: I'm late doing this task, I want to sleep, but good luck for all and have fun. I am the only person that's going to notice that I'm doing this task on a keyboard. Not anymore. Rip Mario. Mario's so close to death here. Only faking me out going into the warp. There we go. Finally going into the warp. Warping to this flower bed, getting the hat back. Gotta love that. Falling off just onto the first cork box by the grate. He looks to be doing a triple jump route with some jump kicks up to be able to get past the giant white structure, while kicking off of the cork box as well before going to the chain chomp cork box. Dive recover off of it. Basically went in a big triangle from this area. Looks to be getting the wall kick off of the one in the corner of the red coin area and another in the other corner, and that will lead them straight to the star to finish their run. Collecting the star by grabbing it with a jump kick. Great job to Noob Tasser, kind of going into a triangle for the first 3 and finishing it off with 2 solid red coin wall kicks. Did anyone DQ? No, no one DQ'd. Great job to Noob Tasser getting 38th in this competition. Crazy camera. CSC level right here. Next up, in 37th place, congratulations to Endurance with a time of 31.97. Almost half a second off of Noob Tasser. Let's load up their run. Yes, exactly, Shadow. Description, I'm going to be honest. The main reason I'm submitting this is so I can edit it in Sony Vegas to make it look epic. Also, shoutouts to Ted Hart. IDK what I'm doing anymore, LeMail. Same. Starting off, long jumping looks to be going to the red coin cork boxes at the start. These are pretty close to both the star and the starting area, so it looks to be... Oh, actually only going for the first one right there. Not getting the one in the other corner of the red coin area. Going to the wing cap cork box. The cork box next to the red coin, and just getting a lot of these. That counts as touching it right there. Breaking the cork box, and there we go. Finishing it off with this red coin. With the red coin area, other corner cork box. Those 2 cork boxes are pretty close to the star, so I anticipate a lot of different people going to get those throughout the run. Great job to Endurance, going all the way to the wing cap cork box and making it all the way back, starting and ending it off with the 2 red coin cork boxes. Great job and a solid 37th place to finish their run. Oh, we got a free run. Here we go. LBLJ time. Where are you going? Did you know if you clip inside that pit... Whoa! Bowser! What the heck? What the... That's not right. No one look at that. That's wrong. Ah! Did you know if you clip inside that pillar and backflip, you can actually clip into the Bowser in the Dark World area? Ignore that Bowser painting. That's I don't know why that's like that. But anyways, congratulations to Endurance for a 37th place finish. Next up, in 36th place, Mario Kart Wii Legend Kamali. Did I get that right? No, that's Kierio. I'm sorry, Kamali. Oh god, I messed that up. Sorry, I'm going back. In 36th place, Kamali, with a time of 31.33. Oh god, now I feel like it. Ugh. Great job to Kamali getting 36th place in this competition. It's okay, I'll edit that out. Don't worry about it. That'll be not in the final part. Description, unneeded glitchy wall kick, yep. Ooh, starting off out of the cannon, fast shot all the way down. Run has not started yet. Getting the second red coin before going into the warp. Starting up with a slide kick at the start. Lots of slide kicks in this run, going straight out. Whoa! Very smart glitchy wall kick to be able to land on that cork box and get up with some height. Completely different route than everybody else. First person I've seen actually use this cork box and breaking it with the slide recover? Wow, you can actually manage to get slightly under that with the help of that geometry. Very different run than all the other ones we've seen. Not even using a single red coin box. Lots of wall kicks to be able to get the 5th and final cork box and make it up to the top, ending by collecting the star. Very cool route by Kamali. Very different. I love the usage of slide kicks, especially the slide recover to break the box on the mountain. Very cool. Great job to Kamali. Solid at 36th place in this competition. Next up, in 35th place, with the first sub-30 of the competition, meaning there are at least 35 sub-30s. Congratulations to SuperM789 with a time of 29.57. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to SuperM. Oh yeah, what'd you name your task? Where are you? Why did you name it like that? I can't believe you. Description: Peter Griffin opens his front door. Holy crap, Lois! It's the famous SM64 TASer, CSZ. There you go. That's I don't know if I can do that any better. Going straight into the warp. using the slope a little bit to be able to do a butt bounce off of the first cork box. Actually breaking the second one instead of doing like a wall kick to be able to turn around a little bit better. Going straight, breaking all the cork boxes so far except for the first one. Here we go, the fourth cork box, and actually going inside the tunnel, interesting, and going for the other tunnel cork box all the way over here. Only needs to make it back to the star, gets over there with some dives, and a slope jump to collect the star and finish their run. Great job to Super M. Still a very different route. Lots of different routes so far this time. Super M, I believe the first person in a while at least to go for the cork box on the other side of the tunnel. Definitely the only person to go inside the tunnel so far. Nice little mini free run right here too. What's gonna happen? What? There we go. Had to wait an extra cycle. Didn't want to go too fast. Where are you going, Mario? What's going on here? Bring in the cork box somewhere. What is going on here? Oh no. Not the chain chomp. Oh, here we go. This is a trick you can do to get the star. Just with the cork box. Excellent job by Super M. Next up though. In 34th place. What? How? In 34th place. Congratulations to Noki. Noki27 with a time of 28.63. Let's load up their run. Noki, I believe, a newer TASer. Doing pretty good, getting 34th place in this competition. Description, I'm pretty proud of this one. Starting off with another slide kick. Lots of slide kicks at the start. I guess the positioning of that rock makes it really good. Good slide off of the first box to be able to be instantly actionable, while kicking off of the bridge. Very smart. Going for the chain chomp box, the box near the starting warp, the wing cap box, and only one more needed. Great job conserving speed all the way to the corner of the level, able to get up just with a double jump dive. Needs one more box, lands on the final corner of the red coin box. Cuts across the corner of the bridge a little bit and makes it to the star to finish their run. That was pretty cool. That was a great run. Good job, Noki. I liked the route. I liked conserving speed all the way from the upper area to the corner of the level, allowing you to get up with just a double jump. And I love the free runs. Whoa. All the way into the secret aquarium. And now Mario is stuck forever. You can never escape this area. Even TAS can't. It's true. Sleeping with the fishes, yes. Congratulations to Noki. And on the 34th place finish, I expect to see great things from you in the future. Next up, in even hyperspeed wall kicks, you can't build up enough speed. Next up, in 33rd place, congratulations to Ledry with a time of 27.03, shaving over 1.5 seconds over Noki. Big time saves. The time is starting to fly off. Let's watch their run. Here we go, going through the warp. Lots of slide kicks. I love the slide kicks at the start here. Going all the way down here, using a similar wall kick to one of the glitchy wall kicks done earlier. Ground pound to be able to go down a little bit faster, actually landing on the grate and going completely past the star. Mario, you gotta go back there later. Don't go there now. Side flipping off of the box to just be able to go back to the red coin area and get these two boxes. Very smart. Conserving speed. Ooh, pause buffered wall kick. That using that pause there to be able to jump on 2 consecutive frames. Press A on 2 consecutive frames before slide kicking and going to the star to finish their run. Great job to Ledry getting 33rd place in this competition. Pretty cool route. I love all the usage of slide kicks. Slide kicks being more and more used in SM64 is just a great thing for me to see. We truly are in a different era. Fantastic job to Ledry. Next up, in 32nd. Uh-oh, I'm getting a call from the telephone man with a time of 26.57. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. Let's load up their run. I believe this is also a new entrant, if not a newer entrant. Love to see new people in the community. Description: anything better than last place and I'll call it a win. You did pretty good. You were almost 10 seconds faster than last place. Going the warp, long jumping backwards, using the slope to be able to get a little bit of faster speed. Not good surfing speed actually, but using the slide kick. Whoa, what was that long jump? Using the slide kick to be able to land on the first cork box. Smart there. Using the sign. I love the sign. What? You could ledge grab there? I honestly had no idea you could ledge grab that. Another usage of the sign, and I believe that's the last cork box, allowing them to just finish off by going straight into the star. Great job to Telephone, man. I honestly had no idea you could ledge grab there. I'm being completely serious. I thought it would just make you fall off like normal. And then, you know, saving and quitting. Just to be able to overwrite my save files. You gotta love it. Either way, great job to Telephone, man. 32nd place, doing pretty dang well. 26-second time, that's very good so far. And now, in 31st place, shaving off around 1/4 of a second over Telephone Man. Congratulations to Aurora, 11:21.90, with a time of 26.30. You grabbed the ledge. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it. Let's load up their run. Description: free run at the end? Question mark, 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 question mark. Question mark. Starting off with a punch trick with a long jump, not doing the slide kick a lot of people have been doing. Ooh, nice glitchy wall kick to be able to get back up, going all the way past the cannon in the starting area. Conserving speed with a slide kick. Doing a rollout. That rollout, ooh, another rollout off of the pole, too. Punching the cork box. A little bit faster maybe than landing on top of it. Landing on top of that one, though. And I believe that's the 5th one that's allowing them to go straight into the star to finish their run. Great job to Aurora. Doing their run pretty dang good. Pretty dang good run. I liked the speed conservation. I love all the speed conservation of slide kicks. It's one of my favorite things to see in these runs. And a solid 31st place. Next up, in 30th place, with another pretty big time cut of over a second, or second and a half, in 30th place. Congratulations to Ice Cream 17 with a time of 24.73. Time is still flying off here, guys. You gotta be careful. Let's load up the run. Where are ya? Ice Cream, there you are. Starting off long jumping past the wing cap box. And just using the slide there. The cork box is actually so close to the ground, you can actually just down warp after running off the ledge. Long jumping. Ooh, nice wall kick. Firsting to conserve speed, going all the way up and around here. Punching to break that block. A dive recover off of the chain chomps cork block, and finishing by going straight into the star at the end. I did like that firsting, using the speed going up all the way around the bridge. That looks pretty dang cool. Great job to Ice Cream 17, getting 30th place in the competition, making it into top 30. That's pretty dang good. Sub 25, first sub 25 of the competition. Congratulations. He did a circle. Yes. Next up, in 29th place, big name tasser, Dan Park, otherwise known as Jongyeon, with a time of 24.40. Let's load up their run to see how they got a 29th place time. Congratulations to Jong. Description: is your fridge running? I guess you better ligma my up dogs. Not going to comment on that description. Long jumping off the sign. I love this run already. Another rollout and conserving speed. Sparkly triple jump conserving speed a little bit farther, all the way getting 3. Another jump off the sign. Triple jumping, or not triple jumping, just wall kicking past. What? 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 High fish speed grinding? What? Jong, what? Alright, we'll rewatch that one. What? Hyperspeed grinding, basically, in between the cork box and the wall, allowing you to get backward speed and make it all the way to the cork box back there, next to the gate. Great, that's exactly what I expect from a Jong entry. Let's watch it one more time. Long jumping up the sign, getting speed from the slope and dive recovering with a sparkly triple jump off of the first two cork blocks. Just a side flip wall kick to be able to get up, and you can see Mario's kind of in the air so much, and Mario's airspeed is uncapped, allowing him to get backward speed and make it all the way to the final cork block. Great job by Jong. I don't think anyone else would have ever done that, ever. I'm being completely serious. That is a very Dan Park maneuver right there. Great job. Next up, in 28th place, shaving off a 1/10 of a second over Dan Park. Congratulations to Now Wow with a time of 24.30. Congratulations on getting into the top 30 to Now Wow. Another new name. This is great. I love all the new names. Alright, Now Wow. Starting it for the long jump, going straight for the first cork box. Seems to be a pretty common first two right here. These two are pretty close together and on a line to this third one in the corner. Ooh, this flipping up around the elevators. No elevators are there. The elevators have actually been despawned. Grabbing the ledge of that cork box to be able to get up on top of it. Long jumping up and going straight to the star, ground pounding to finish their run. Good job to Now Wow, getting 28th place in this competition. With a NIS flip off the box, smart usage up to be able to ledge grab off of the fourth cork box. The side flip ledge grab. Pretty dang good. Next up, in 27th place, with over a second time saved, time is still flying off. Congratulations to Crackhex. Wow. She's going out that early, dang. With a time of 23.13. Congratulations to Crackx. Very good, Tasser. Where are you? There you are. Going into the warp. Going straight underneath the wing cap block. Ooh, falling off of the first, using the pole as well. Whoa! Barely landing on top. Very different route than what I was expecting when they went towards that area. Very different route. Actually using the butt bounce to be able to turn around in midair. Going over the top of the grate and going all the way over here to the back cork box. Grabbing the star with a big double jump. Very different route than basically everyone else so far. At least the main route. Great job going all the way up under the bridge, over top of the grate even, too. Great job to Crackx, getting 27th place in this competition, the first sub-24. Next up, in 26th place, the time save of a 1/3 of a second over Crackx. Congratulations to LRFLU, getting a time of 22.80. Let's load up their run. See how they got that sub 23-second time. First run get of the competition. Description, the last task. There won't be another task for a while. This task, well, no. Ooh, fancy movement to be able to going into the warp. Going straight underneath the wing cap block and falling off. That falling off does actually count as landing on top of it. Quick double jump dive to be able to get speed over here. Going underneath the bridge, using a sparkly triple jump to be able to get up onto the slope and conserve speed a little bit better to the 4th and 5th cork boxes. Going for a pretty standard route, but the sparkly triple jump, the real highlight. Whoa! What the? What was that end? What was that end right there? Kicking into the sign and then just diving up the rock at the end? Alright. Nice little mini free run action there at the start, or at the end rather. Great job to LRFLU, getting 26th place in the competition. maybe losing a little bit of time just messing around at the end, but he Ted the sign, yes. Great job, LRF getting 26th place in this competition. As a reminder, we still do have 2 random nitros left to show off. So if you're still in, there is still a chance that you yourself could win the nitros. No one has won them yet, Skazzy. In 25th place, shaving off around 2/3 of a second over LRF, congratulations to Shadow XFM. Congratulations to Shadow getting a solid 25th place in this competition. Let's load up their run. Description, DHY. Don't worry, you don't have to, Skazzy. Wait a second. What? Wait a second. What? What? That's not the right music. Did I load the wrong run? Hold up. Hold up. Think I might have messed it up. Okay, hold up here. Yep, I messed it up. Say, Mario. This is why you always turn on read-only mode. Here we go. Here we go. Hold up.
It's me, Mario.
Sorry about that. Always turn on read-only mode, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's load up their run. Here we go. Going into the warp. With shifting Sandland music. Very funny. Going straight for the first 2 cork boxes. Not first-ing, actually. Just doing a normal wall kick off of the second cork block. Going all the way up onto the white structure, giving them a little bit more speed to get to the 4th cork block. And another person doing the route through the bottom of the bridge. Doing a side flip wall kick to be able to get up top, underneath the tunnel. Overneath? Nice word, Ted. Over top of the tunnel. And going straight to the star to finish their run. It's Lethal Lava Land music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, this task is so good they actually changed the music of their run. Great job to Shadow, getting 25th place, doing overneath all of the competitors above them or below them. Not really sure. Great job getting in 25th place. Next up, in 24th place, with a time of 22 seconds flat, congratulations to Letas, with a time of 22 seconds flat. Congratulations on making it into the top 24. Let's load up their run. Hopefully this one will have the official Bob-omb Battlefield music. At this rate, we'll hit under 0 seconds. I agree. That would be pretty dang fast. Starting off, just going past the sign, another person that uses the slope. Actually is going towards the second cork box. Does a long jump and lands on the fence to allow them to just land almost immediately. Triple jumping past that top fence. Long jump, dive recover on the final cork block, and a jump dive and a ground pound to finish and collect the star. Oops. Great job to Letas. Solid 24th place, doing a pretty similar route to a lot of people. That seems to be a pretty fast route. I don't know if that will be the fastest, obviously. But just managing to optimize it a little bit better. I liked the usage of the slope at the start to get some speed before going to the second box. Great job to Letas with a 24th place time. Next up, with a 23rd place time, congratulations to Crystal with a time of 21.87. Let's load up their run. Yes, I'm worried about the cheese as well. Description: getting $100 in this task is better than getting a job. You're a little off $100. That's true. There is actually a cash prize for winning this competition. I probably should have mentioned that. Probably. Oops. Going straight, actually using the slope after getting the first box. Landing on the second box as well, conserving speed down to the bottom area over here. Using the sign. I love it. Triple jumping with a glitchy wall kick onto the bridge. Just a quick turn. Wow. Quick turn to get to the 5th cork box and collect the star to finish their run. Nice free run. I love that glitchy wall kick by Crystal. Getting a 23rd place time, doing pretty dang good. Time of 21.87. That glitchy wall kick. Is that the first person I've seen use that glitchy wall kick in this run? I believe so. Pretty dang nice. Next up, in 22nd place, shaving off 1/10 of a second over Crystal. Congratulations to Crafting DNA with time of 21.77. Let's load up their run. Where are you? Crap, there you are. Description, task competition, task 2. That's what this is. Starting off, just running over here and using 2 long jumps, going straight for the box corner. The 2 red coin box corner. This looks to be a pretty common route here. It just varies how people get from the 3rd block to the 4th block. I've seen a bunch of different routes, and I'm not really sure which one of them is the fastest here. Great job by Crafting DNA, finishing off with a big jump dive, allowing them to get the star and then fall to the ground. Great job, 22nd place, almost making it into the top 20. Unfortunate, better luck next time, but still doing pretty good around the middle of the pack. Great job to Crafting DNA. Next up, in 21st place, another pretty big name tasser. Congratulations to Rush57 with a time of 21.60. Let's load up their run. She had shaved off almost 2/10 of a second over Crafting DNA. Better luck next time to Rush. Description. I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's her number. Psych! That's the wrong number! Oh! Starting off with a slide kick. Oh, another person going for this route. Loving the glitchy wall kick, allowing you to just make it up here pretty quick. Mario cam only. Ooh, a triple jump. First person going all the way onto the island. Going for the 2 boxes on the island. Very quick. First person I've seen actually go for these. Very cool run. Very fun to watch by Rush. Iconic Mario cam. The first person to make it all the way over to the island. Very unique run. You know what? I will watch that run again. I will. Have we hit that point? I think we have. Very different route here. Starting off, I love the usage of the spam and the dive on that slope. Making it up to the box up here. Actually, triple jumping and wall kicking off of it. And then conserving that speed to be able to go straight for these 2 boxes. An early jump kick allowing them to break it without losing very much time on the 4th box. And finishing by going straight into the star to finish their run. A great job to Rush, getting a 21st place time in this competition. With a very unique run so far. And now, for the top 20. What's this? The first random nitro of the competition in 20th place, shaving 1 frame over Rush. You really earned this nitro. Congratulations to... I already did the drum roll, so I can't do it again, but it is Neku with a time of 21.57. Congratulations on your random nitro victory, the first of the competition of 2. Congratulations. Let's load up their run. Going into the warp. Long jumping, using the sign, I love it already. Using the slope as well, falling off of the first block. Long jumping and using the fence there. A lot of people have been using the fence to cancel the long jump. Doing a dive recover off the sign before triple jumping up onto the bridge. Very fast long jump wall kick to be able to get off of the 4th, grab the 5th, and finish by collecting the star to finish their run. 1 frame save, earning a random nitro. Congratulations to Neku with a solid top 20th finish. Congratulations. Next up, in 19th place, congratulations to Skepex with a time of 21.33. Really showing the threes in their name. 2 threes, 33. Illuminati confirmed? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Let's watch their run. Starting off, Mario really inspecting the first box. A long jump dive to be able to get to the first box in the corner. Seems to be a pretty common first 2 boxes, but now deviating a little bit from the normal route, going for a pause buffered wall kick off of the chain chomp box. Whoa, showing off how glitchy that geometry is there. Another pause buffered wall kick into a glitchy wall kick. Showing off just a bunch of really technical stuff there. Pause buffered wall kicks, glitchy wall kicks. Great run by Skepex. A well-deserved top 20 finish. Making it into the top half. Let's watch that again. Let's do it. We're in the top half. We can afford to watch it again, right? We've made it that far. Starting off with the long jump. The first 2 seems to be pretty common to get these first 2 in some manner. Then finishing the run with a pretty different run than the common route a lot of people have been doing, especially with the pause buffered wall kick. I love this. I love the usage of that wall there, just showing off how messed up that collision really is when the gates open. Great job by Skepex on a solid 19th place finish. Next up, in 18th place, congratulations to RSWY with a time of 21.07. Is sub 21 possible? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's watch their run. Where are you, RSW? There you are. Description: when's co-op task because I suck and need a carry? No, you don't. Starting off with a tiny sparkly triple jump. Look at those star count. Look at that time count. That's not really correct. Sparkly triple jump all the way on top of the slope. Looks to be a very different route so far. Conserving speed all the way up to the chain chomp block. Getting for the block past the elevators and going for the starting wing cut block area. More speed from the slope. A huge double jump off the side. Using the pull. A little tiny bit of cheese there. The post, rather. A tiny bit of cheese at the end with the post. I see what you did there. What's going on with the HUD? I don't know what you mean. The HUD's completely normal. 16 lives, 1 star, right? That's completely normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's watch that one more time. 2021, I see. I understand. I get it. I love this route. A very different route. Getting speed from the slope and conserving it all the way over to the chain chomp block with a massive double jump. Dive recovering off of those second and third blocks before getting speed. Double jumping off the side baby all the way up to the 4th block. And finishing by grabbing the star. Great job to RSW. Maybe tiny cheese from the post, but it's alright. The post was lowered before the start of the run. That is allowed. That is not banned in the rules. I wonder if anyone else will exploit that in any way. Great job at RSW for a top half finish in 18th place. Yeah, it did nothing to help. I just wanted to point it out. You didn't actually use it at all. I just thought it was funny. Next up, in 17th place, the Mario Kart Wii tasking legend, Kierio, with a time of 20.90, the first sub 21 of the competition. Great job to Kierio. Definitely not Kamali here. Definitely 2 different people. Let's watch that run. Sorry, Kamali. I still feel bad. Description: Campbell Mop wants to discover optimal acceleration in SM64. Cool. Grabbing the tree. You love to see it. Mario really working that tree right there. Crazy movement before going into the warp. This is the stuff you really love to see from Mario 64 tassing. It could definitely not be done RTA. Here we go. Going past the sign. getting speed from the slope and using it to just do a big single jump and a sparkly triple jump, conserving that speed a little bit better over to the third blocks. Just doing a turnaround on top of that block. Huh. A quick jump, dive recover to be able to get the fifth and final box before finishing by collecting the star. Great job by Kirio. The first sub 21 second run of the competition. A very clean run. I loved the just this turnaround on the third box. Ooh, what we got here? Hot free run action live at twitch.tv/11059. This is the optimal acceleration they were talking about in the description. Using the Goomba. Getting squished. What? Faking out the BLJ. I honestly expected the BLJ there. Here we go. Tons of backward speed. And finishing by grabbing the star. Nice little mini free run at the end there by Kirio as well. A solid 17th place finish. Next up, in 16th place, congratulations to Fire Breather with a time of 20.63. Let's load up their run. Congratulations on a 16th place finish. Hopefully a fire run. Here we go, going past the wing cap block, not using the speed from the slope. Going for the starting two boxes. I believe this might be pretty close to optimal, if not optimal already, just for those two boxes. Triple jumping all the way up onto the slope. Going up past the warp they started off with. Going for the fourth and the fifth cork box. Going all the way to the bridge, barely making it on the bridge, and making it up to the star to finish their run. Great job to Fire Breather. Let's watch that one more time. Oh, I didn't watch Kirio's. Oops. Sorry, Kirio. Oops. My bad. Yes, this appears to be the route I think a lot of people are going to go for. I don't think a lot of people are going to end up going for the island boxes. They're just too far away from everything, and it takes so much effort to actually get up there. This route seems to be, in my opinion, the route I probably would have gone for. Great job to Fire Breather on a top 16th place finish on this run. Next up, in 15th place, congratulations to Sunk. Pretty dang good with a top 15 time with a time of 20.33. Let's load up their run. Exactly. If you don't go to the island, you're DQ'd. That's just the rule. Description. Finally going to submit to a task comp. Doing pretty dang well. Making it almost into the top third. Starting off with a double jump dive. Interesting. Going past the poles. Doing a dive recover over the fence off of the second block. Triple jump up around the corner of that fence there. And two long jumps off of the fifth and final block to be able to get up. Doing a jump dive to get onto the block, or onto the rock. Canceling the dive recover with the slope and doing a jump ground pound to get the star. A lot of people have been doing that. Finish right there. Just allows you to get the star a little bit faster. Great job to Sunk. Interesting double jump dive there at the start. I wonder what the reason for that was. Instead of just doing normal acceleration strat, a lot of people have been going for. Triple jumping around the corner of the fence. Making it up. Double long jump. Needs to turn a little bit to the right on the bridge, and then making it. Canceling the dive recover with the slope and grabbing the star. Great job to Sunk. That is a great question, Demurray. I will defer that to a task competition organizer when... Yes. Time ends when the star dance starts. So for all the people that are just hanging out in the air, like getting the star with the jump dive, they are actually losing a bit of time, which is slightly unfortunate. But either way. Next up, in 14th place. Another big name coming out. The big names are starting to show themselves. Congratulations to Nis, with a time of 20.13. Let's watch their run. Description, I'm washed. That's because you're cleanness. Starting out, going all the way up onto the slope. Completely different route. Let's go. Going for the... Ooh, actually doing a slide recover to make it all the way to the box over here. Doing the reverse route. Another big jump off the sign. I love the big jump off the sign. And a slide kick to conserve speed. Another pause buffered wall kick. Great job to Nis, doing an excellent run, getting a solid 14th place in the competition. Let's watch that again. Very clean. Where did it go? There it is. Let's watch that again. I love this massive slide recover all the way over to near the chain jump area. You have so much speed, and it conserves it really well. Actually, jumping past the fence a little bit weird there. Huh. Really showing off how kind of messed up some of the fence geometry can be as well. Great job to Nis on a solid 14th place finish. Definitely not washed at all. That was very fun to watch. Congratulations. Next up. For the first sub 20 seconds of the run. Congratulations with a major time cut. Or, sorry, just major. With a time of 19.60. Let's load up the run. But, my friends told me I should get back into tasking after they saw my old task runs from 3 years ago, so here I am. Let's see how I do after quitting for so long. You did really well. You made it into the top third. Good job to Major. Very good job. Starting off, jumping off the tree. Let's go. Starting off with a long jump, and doing a sparkly triple jump to get a lot of speed up on the top of the slope. Another sparkly triple jump. Sparkly triple jumps allow you to conserve that speed all the way up here, using the slope as well. Making up just with a double jump, a pause buffered wall kick off of the fourth one. A long jump past the corner of the white structure, making it onto the bridge and collecting the star. Great job to Major. An unlucky 13th place, but still making it into the top third. Let's watch that one more time. That was definitely a major improvement. Ah, I can't make that joke again. I already did that. Great usage of the sparkly triple jump here. Actually using it twice. Allowing you to conserve speed all the way up to here. Not needing it on that one to be able to get to the fourth cork box. And just landing on the fifth cork box to touch it and go straight into the star. Excellent finish. And a very good top third. Also, the first sub 20-second round of the competition. I'm just saying. Next up, shaving off just under a third of a second over Major. Congratulations to TJK with a time of 19.37. Solid 12th place finish. Unfortunately, still not winning the last random nitro, which is still there. If you're still in, there still is a chance for a random nitro. I'm just saying. Description: just one singular H. Whoa! What are you doing, Mario? What the heck was that? Slow crawling into the warp. Getting their hat back, of course. Using the sign. What is this camera? Slide kicking into the second box. Really doing some crazy camera movement here. Triple jump all the way past the slope. Was that a dive off of the fence there as well? Great job by TJK with a solid 12th place finish. Loving the dive off of the fence. And very excellent camera work there as well. Oh. Free run time? Free run time? No, this looks to just be... Nice little mini free run right here. Showing off the power of the BLJ. Loaded Bob-omb. That's how you know it's a... Whoa! Unfortunately, Mario died.
Game over.
This is my face just then when Mario died. Whoa! This is actually a live TED reaction. PogChamp. Let's watch that one more time. Congratulations to TJK. Yes, that was from the Bob-omb pushing them out of bounds and unfortunately taking Mario's last life. Great usage of the sign there at the start to get 2 dives really quick. That would be a good stream idea, Tomato Bird. I might use that. Triple jumping up past the fence. And a dive in the fence, somehow making it on top of that box. I didn't even think you had enough height for that. Great job to TJK getting a solid 12th place finish. And now, you might have heard me mention Random Nitro. Well, in 11th place, not winning it, but with the first sub 19 second time, that's right, the Random Nitro is still here. It is still available. In 11th place, with a time cut of 0.6. Congratulations to BRQM. Let's load up their run. Wait, hold up. There we go. Now let's load up their run. Congratulations to BRQM, unfortunately missing the top 10th placing, but still with a very solid run. Doing a slide kick this way at the start. Using the slope twice, actually. Huh, very smart. A sparkly triple jump, making it all the way past the block right there. A jump on that, making it all the way... Whoa, sparkly triple jumping and bouncing off of the fence twice. Sparkly triple jumping off the fence and bouncing on it to be able to get a little bit of extra height from that. A little bit of height, not speed. Great job to BRQM on a solid 11th place run. Let's watch it one more time. I love the double usage of the slope here. Really getting everything you can out of it, giving you so much speed into the massive triple jump going all the way across the level. And then, I love that too. Oh yeah, that was a misalignment as well. You're not actually normally able to make it on top of that cork box. That is a 1x1 unit dive recover onto the cork box, and that is required to be able to land on it. Great job by BRQM. A solid technical run. Doing a pretty common box route, but just spicing it up and managing to save a ton of time over a lot of people. Great job to BRQM. And now, for the Random Nitro, it was 10th place, and I have a feeling some people might not be happy about this one. Congratulations on the winner of the Random Nitro, Nonsense, with a time of 18.53. It is completely random. I'm sorry. You can blame me for this. Congratulations to N55 on a Random Nitro win with a time of 18.53, making it into the top 10. That's pretty dang good. That's true, we do love Nonsense. Let's watch their run. Where's their run? There it is. I'm going to post the Random Nitro video after the stream. Don't worry about it. Doing the double jump drive strat as well. Whoa, doing a quick jump kick, double jump, triple jump to be able to make it all the way over. Actually sliding off there. Huh. Doing a slide off so you don't get the triple jump bounce. I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually do that. Huh. Yes. Great job to Nonsense and a top 10 finish, winning the Random Nitro. The final Random Nitro of the competition. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, I'm going to post the vid after, don't worry. Going past the fence. Getting speed from the slope and using it with a really quick triple jump, just doing a jump kick into a double jump, triple jump almost immediately. Another triple jump and a slide off. I love that. I love the slide off after the sparkly triple jump to avoid the bounce. It's such a niche technique that I don't think I've seen a lot of people do it like ever. Great job to Nonsense getting a 10th place finish in this competition and winning a Random Nitro. Sorry. Next up, in 9th place, with a time cut of 0.1 over nonsense. Is sub 18 seconds possible? Maybe. Congratulations to Frame Perfection with a time of 18.43. Let's load up their run. Frame doing very good, making it all the way into the top 10. That is the wrong run. Don't load that one. Where are you? There you are. Description. Frame Perfectino. It's very misspelled. Going into the warp. Starting off just with a long jump, going past the sign. Not doing a triple jump, just doing a C-up jump there? Interesting. Another person not doing any triple jumps in this run, just doing a lot of ledge canceling, allowing Mario to do actions really quick and build up speed very fast, getting to the 4th and 5th cork boxes and finishing by grabbing the star. Great job to Frame Perfection. A solid 9th place finish. Let's watch that one more time. Here we go. Recovering off the first one rather. 4th, what the heck? Doing a dive off that block. And a jump dive off that one. The hot grinding action on the left side of that block to allow Mario to do a jump dive, canceling the dive there. Great job to Frame Perfection. Solid 9th place finish, making it all the way into the top 10. Excellent run. Next up, a legend of the SM64 TAS community. Let's go, the one and only Silent Slayers. With a time of 18.33, a solid 8th place finish. What's up, SS? Legendary entrant. I need to see a bunch of heart emojis in the chat right now. I'm just saying. Starting off, going to the left side of the block, not using the slope at all, actually. Well, prove me wrong. Going for the first block and then going to the slope, allowing you have so much speed over there. It's very smart usage of the butt bounce all the way over, and that's their run. Excellent job by SS. Legendary tasser, a legendary run, a solid 8th place. First person I've seen go for that butt bounce, actually hitting the first block and going all the way back up the slope. Very smart. Let's watch that again. That butt bounce, the highlight of it, yeah, I agree. Here we go. Triple jumping up here with the sparkly triple jump. Landing and somehow actually making it on there. I'm not really sure how Mario actually landed on the fence after touching the block. Huh. Not really 100% sure how that actually happened. But either way, a fantastic job by SS. Really showing that it wasn't, even the simple route wasn't always as simple as we thought it was. Simple, I mean the common route, not that it's simple. Not really sure how they landed on the block and yet still got onto the fence. Ah, wall collision, yeah, that makes sense. Great job, Silent Slayers, with an 8th place finish. What a legend. Next up, in 7th place, lucky number 7, it is Brett, shaving off one singular frame over SS. Let's load up the run. Congratulations to Brett. Description, let's go! It's a lot longer, but I cut it off short because it's a live stream, you know. Backlooming into the warp. Using the sign. Classic Brett TAS. I love it so much. Another sparkly triple jump. Massive sparkly triple jump all the way up. Ooh, a nice punch on the slope. Another jump on the slope, too, as well. Using the sign a double time. 2 dives. Jumping into the misalignment of the block. Very cool run by Brett. I love the punch on the slope. All that for one singular frame save. Let's watch it one more time. Excellent punch going up the slope. That's so cool to me. Using the sign. Gotta love it. Conservative speed, sparkly triple jump, massive all the way over the... Look at that. And a jump on the slope as well to get a better angle. Very smart. Really using the slopes to the best of their ability. And I love the misalignment dive at the final cork block. A lot of people have been using that misalignment, I think. Solid run by Brett. Very good. 7th place finish. And now, in 6th place, unfortunately, missing out on any of the prizes of this run, getting top 6th, it is FeijoadaMolhada with a time of 18.20, shaving off another 1/10 of a second over Brett. Let's load up their run. Great job to Feijoada. A-E-I-O-U. What? Oh. This is what we call cinematic Mario. 2 long jumps, just going straight to the first and the second cork blocks. Not going for the massive triple jump a lot of people have been doing. No, there we go. Doing a sparkly triple jump up on that slope as well. Going past the hat. Another person using that misalignment on the cork block. And a side flip ground pound to be able to get the start a little bit faster. Side flip has a faster jump than just the normal jump sometimes. This was one of the things. Where's your hat, Mario? I don't know. We've unlocked... Oh, whoa. Crazy free run action right here. People were asking for the return of the hyperspeed grinding. I'm just saying. All the way into the JRB area. Whoa. What? 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 Mario 64 wall kicks. Very work. Very good. Great job by FeijoadaMolhada. Let's watch that again. Please don't spoil the results if you know who's still in. Excellent cinematography at the start. Nice free run. I love that glitchy wall kick. Exactly. Going straight up onto the slope. Doing a dive recover to get onto the second one and get over the railing. Sparkly triple jump around the corner of the fence. Misalignment into the final cork box. Very tight movement there and a side flip to get the star to finish their run. Great job to FeijoadaMolhada on a 6th place finish. And then this free run's pretty dang good as well. Next up, in 5th place, congratulations on making it to the top 5. It is Madghostek with a time of 18.10. 1/10 of a second saved over FeijoadaMolhada. Let's load up their run. Mario, this is what a wall kick frame looks like. That's what the next frame looks like. Let's load up the run. Congratulations to Madghostek on a 5th place finish. Description: walks into a bar. Whoa! What? What? Now that is what I call reading a sign. What the heck just happened? What? Starting off with a long jump, and 3 long jumps, able to use the sign really well to get that long jump right there. Another sparkly triple jump, making it all the way up over here. Going up on the slope, the tiniest sparkle triple jump you'll ever see. Pause buffered wall kick to be able to wall kick off of the 4th block and landing on the 5th block to finish their run. Great job to Madghostek with a solid 5th place finish. Making it all the way into the top 5. Let's load it up one more time. Yeah, they must have done PU movement directly into the sign. They must have. Exactly. This is how real plumbers read signs. I love the triple long jumps, getting so much speed off of the sign at the start. The massive sparkly triple jump. And then the tiny sparkly triple jump. Going onto the bridge and finishing by ground pounding into the star. Excellent job with an excellent 5th place finish by Madghostek. And now, in 4th place, In 4th place, shaving off 0.07 off of Madghostek. Congratulations to fifdspence with a time of 18.03, getting the legendary CSC placing. Let's load up that run. Congratulations to fifdspence on a 4th place finish in this competition, guaranteeing themselves a win of some kind of prize. Another person using the sign, but this time just sliding off of it. Very interesting. Just doing another single jump and a slide kick to be able to conserve speed all the way up on here. Another tiny sparkly triple jump. And another sparkly triple jump off of... Whoa, was that a... What just happened? How did you land on that sign?
Here we go!
Excellent job by fifdspence getting 4th place in this competition, earning themselves a prize as well. Let's watch it one more time. Ah, okay. So that was just a normal sign. Alright, I understand. Getting speed at the start, conserving it all the way over here, just with some excellent movement, including the usage of the slide kick there. Making it and canceling the dive recover with the sign, very smart, before making it to the star to finish their run. Excellent job by fifdspence, making it into the prize pool to finish their, to getting in 4th place, making it to the prize pool, doing very well in this competition. And now, for the top 3, in 3rd place, with a time cut of 3/4 of a second. What? All the way up here? This is the biggest time cut since I'm looking back at the times. This is the biggest time cut since 27th place. What? In 3rd place, congratulations on making it into the top 3, guaranteeing yourself another spot in the prize pool. Congratulations to Alex1, with a time of 17.30. Massive time cut. How could they save so much? How can you improve that by 3/4 of a second? What? Let's find out. Making it up here using the slope. Sparkly triple jumping all the way up into the corner of the level. Another sparkly triple jump. Huh. Just managing to save so much time. It looks so similar to me. How did they save so much time over everyone else? Great job to Alex. Let's watch that one more time. Where did the time come from? Let's watch it one more. Making it today, Lotad. Excellent sparkly triple jump, making it all the way over here to this area. Sparkly triple jumping off the fence as well. And earning themselves some money based on a last-minute submission. Great job to Alex1, making it into 3rd place in the competition. And now, for 2nd place. For 2nd place. Who will win the lesser amount of money, or who will win the more amount of money? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Next up, shaving off 0.1 over Alex. Congratulations to the legendary CSC, with tied for 1st. That's right. We had a 1st place tie in the competition. All the way up in 1st. The first tie of the competition, it happens in 1st. Let's watch their run. Making it past the sign. Massive jump and using the butt slide. Look at all that speed you get from the butt slide all the way over here. Sparkly triple jumping using both of the fences there as best as possible. long jumping to the bridge and making it to the star and collecting it with a side flip ground pound. How does this catch prize work? I will reveal it afterwards. You may have noticed I said fifdspence back then made it into the prize pool. Even though technically they should have just won Nitro. I'll let you guys know how the prize pool works. But first, let's watch this run one more time. Who also won? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Please don't spoil it if you know who's still in the chat. Massive jump, and I love the usage of the kind of glitchy collision there to be able to land on the block and get the butt slide, allowing you to conserve speed so well over to the third cork block. Great job to CSC on a tied first place finish in this competition. Excellent work. And now, for the other winner of the SM64 TAS Competition 2021 Task 2, congratulations to another time of 17.20. Galoomba. Let's load up their run. See how it differs from the legendary CSC. Tied to the frame. Crazy. A K's sound glitch into the warp. I've never seen a better run in my life. Long jumping onto the slope, doing 2 slope jumps. Another person doing the butt bounce speed conservation. This looks to be a very similar run, funnily enough, to CSZ's run. Just including going all the way down to the same frame. Great job to Galoomba. Another first place finish. 2 gold medals in this competition. Let's watch that one more time. GG Galoomba, GG CSZ. K's sound glitch into the warp. I love that so much. 2 jumps in the slope here. Getting all the way up on the slope without losing any speed. Landing on the cork block and doing the butt bounce to be able to conserve speed really well. The triple jump off of the fence, landing on the fence as well with the sparkly triple jump, making it all the way around and collecting the star to finish their run. A compilation of all of these runs would actually be really cool. Great job to Galoomba. Great job to CSZ. And this is actually how the winnings are going to work here. This is how the winnings are going to work. The legendary CSZ, who placed first place in this competition, has graciously volunteered to abstain from the prize pool. Meaning, well, partially because they did the timing, and partially because they're a tournament organizer, so. Meaning, for the winners of the SM64 TAS Competition 21 prizes, congratulations to Galoomba with $100 winnings, Alex Palix won with $60, fifdspence with $40. For the Nitros, 5th place had a guaranteed Nitro. It would have been 4th place, but because of CSC's selfless act of selflessness, it is Madghostek in 5th. The random Nitros were Nonsense and Neku. Congratulations. Yes, selfless. Commentating is hard. Commentating is hard. I hope everyone enjoyed the TAS competition today. If you won something, speak to the TAS competition organizers and they will find a way to deliver you your prize. In the meantime, I've been 11059. This has been really fun. I've missed doing these. I hope to see you guys when the next one eventually rolls around. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Alright, that was fun. Let's raid somebody. Commentating is hard. You guys don't understand. I had to do that for an hour and 15 minutes. It's hard. It's harder than you think. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Raiding. Let's see. Who is playing Mario 64? Make sure to hit that smash that follow button. You know, hit the like, subscribe as you do. All right. Let's raid. Screw it. Wilco. Is Wilco live? Screw it, let's do Wilco. Time is hard, it's okay. Is Wilco live? Oh, they're there. Yeah, they are, right. What's the raid message? Nice free run. I love that glitchy wall kick. That's the raid message. I will see you guys next time. I've been 11059. Peace out.